The 17th of October marks the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. In South Africa, it's estimated that more than half the country's population lives in poverty. One of the government's main policies to address high poverty levels is through social security grants. CGTN Julissa Jamela has more.
South Africa continues to grapple with extreme poverty. A recently released UN Human Development Index and Human Development Report indicates that there's a substantial number of South African citizens living below the international poverty line. The report notes that about 11 million South Africans live on less than $2 a day. As one of the measures to deal with this poverty, the South African government introduced a social grant scheme. Before the lockdowns that were necessitated by the fight against COVID-19, some 17 million South Africans were relying on the social grants for household income and social security. After the pandemic hit, about 4.2 million individuals were added to that number. The latest additions are the beneficiaries of the government's special COVID-19 Social Relief of Distress Grant.
At the moment, our social grant system largely goes to low-income households. The target has always been the elderly, children, people with disabilities. The new grant largely targets the working age population. It's specifically mandated for people between the ages of 18 and 60, who are in the working age group but unemployed. Or receiving very low incomes, not being able to largely informal people informally employed who are not able to make a living during this time.
Soweto resident Karabo Mokoena is a mother of two. She's been unemployed for years. The social grant has helped her and her children. Mokoena is just one of millions of South Africans who benefit from these social grants.
I have been unemployed for a long time and looking for a job lately. It's quite hard since COVID kicked in. So it really helps me in buying food, printing out CVs and going somewhere to look for a job.
I have a small child that I have to provide for and I'm unemployed. So you can imagine how much I look forward to getting this money every month at the end of the month. I can at least buy school supplies.
Ntabiseng Nyati, on the other hand, decided to start a small business with her grant. She has a spaza shop that is proving to be a lifeline for her family.
When I first got the social grant, I started this business. With this business, I feed so many mouths. I provide for my kids. So I bought some stock. Small things really. Then my business started there. Now I'm able to feed about 6 people. My grandmother, myself, my children, Sometimes it helps with the rent as well.
The social grant system has been in place for more than 2 decades. Julissa Jamela for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.